Hey guys, welcome back to another video, another kind of rant video as I'm driving to work. And I'm just been pondering lately where the churches are not designed for single men. And I've just been reflecting on my journey as a Christian, and it's coming up to 5 years, which is crazy. So I got baptized middle of April 2021. So yeah, it's been a wild journey. But this whole time, I've I've never become like I don't I've never become friends with other single Christian men that are like I get along with, and all my friends are married, got kids now. Um, Very few, like literally none, are single, and it makes me really think that the church, there's a big gap there for single men. So for whatever reason, it's, I don't know, maybe it's just my church. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts, but yeah, I'm not trying to sound judgmental or anything, but just like the single guys I have met across my path are just not, don't, we just don't have the same interests. Maybe we don't come from the same background kind of thing. Like, it's very hard for me to, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, like resonate or with someone who's kind of grown up in the church all their life, kind of thing. Because I guess because my background has been so different and so wild, they probably don't understand the things that I've gone through, right? And whenever I go to church, it's very, all the events are very family oriented. Um, there's definitely a lack of um, discipleship for young men. um, because I want to talk about the hard topics, like no one really sat me down and talked to me about the battle with lust and um, the battle with, you know, the balance between putting God first and trying to be successful in this world, like I think, yeah, I think there's just a big lack there. And I guess the reason that I made this channel was ultimately so I could connect with more like-minded men who are similar age and going through the same struggles. So I don't know exactly how that looks or how that's gonna progress, but it would be really good to connect with more young men who are on the straight and narrow path, because honestly, there's so few of us, it's ridiculous. Whenever I do come across, guys my age, not Christian, whatever, like I mean, it's just so ridiculous, eh? Like they all vape, they all drink every weekend, they're still chasing women, like they're all still doing that childish stuff you did when you're 18, So yeah, just as much as I definitely, of course I want to get married at some point, no doubt. But that's always been like something I've been like asking God, like, okay, well, I'm happy to be in this single period, but can I at least have some single friends that we can like support each other and pray and do Bible studies and do outreach together, Because like I'm always keen to do outreach, but I'm like not quite there to go out by myself, Like I kind of need a bit of like a support group, if that makes sense. And it's just so hard to tee up time with people who are married and got kids, like they're always busy. They've got obligations with the children or with the in-laws or whatever's going on, right? And I mean, being single is very fortunate to, we do have more time to do things, but I'm just trying to figure out like how that looks, I'm trying to, um, I know I'm not at the moment not putting time to the best of my ability, right? Like I'm mostly just working, training, and then you know doing any kind of um, watching Christian material and things like that. But yeah, I really want to know if other men, especially in other countries, are going through the same thing. So, because I don't know, I just feel like this is a topic that's not really talked about. Like the churches don't really preach messages helping young men. Um, yeah, they kind of shy away from these topics. Um, so yeah, I'd love to get your thoughts, guys. Please drop it in the comments, and yeah, let me know where you guys are from as well. I thought it'd be quite interesting to know where you're from and kind of the challenges you're facing. But um, I guess it's why there's been so many times that it's kind of been very um, disinterested in church because of just these kind of things. Um, and thankfully I do have a good like Bible study group that I go to at church. But I know for me, I know it's still like a gap that needs to be filled in my point of view. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. I'm really trying to do more videos. I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. Um, yeah, for now, yeah, I'll do a combination of these kind of rant videos and also start doing some studies and things like that. But in all honestly, if anyone is interested in doing some studies, God's really put it in my heart to start a bit of like a Bible, like a bit like kind of being like a Bible worker in a way. Like I have started to do it with people with like my friends and stuff. So if anyone's interested, you can drop me an email. So it's bryce@lifebeingfree.com, and we can try to tee up a time depending on the time zones because I'm in New Zealand. But yeah, I'm more than happy. I'm always keen to do Bible studies with people who are genuine and want to actually like talk about um, deep and difficult topics that maybe that the church don't necessarily talk about. So yeah, I always put the offer out there to anyone. But ideally, yeah, I guess ideally because I can resonate with a lot more of younger men who are single. If you're in that, if you're like kind of like 35 and younger, I'd say between 18 to 35, that would be like the ideal people that I'd love to do Bible studies with. And we'll just go from there. But anyways, guys, I'm stuck in traffic, which is the joy of my life, as you can tell. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.